Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. How's my SS gang doing on today? Well guys, today I have prepared for you some homemade fried apple pies. As you can see here, they came out just lovely, just fine, and very delicious, I may add. Well, today I wanted to share with you how I made the apple pies. First of all, I use 1.5 cups of flour. Pies. And as you see, I'm just putting it in a bowl. You can use any kind of bowl. It doesn't even matter. Just long as you get this dough in a bowl. And then I went on to use some Crisco. I used 1/2 cup of Crisco. And I added this in with the flour. And as I added it in with the flour, I began to mix it together so it can get like crumbly. And that's what you want. You want to incorporate that Crisco into the flour to make sure that it's crumbly and everything, so that when you pour the water in there, and you could actually have used buttermilk in to make this dough as well, but I just use water in here. And there's the Crisco, the 1/2 cup of Crisco that I'm getting ready to put into the bowl. But yeah, this was very simple. It wasn't easy. I mean, it wasn't hard. It was very easy to put together. Um, yeah, it was very easy, a very easy recipe. So, anybody can do this recipe. Nothing hard about this recipe at all. So as I began to put all of the oil off into the pan, into the bowl to get ready to get started, um, I just got the masher, and I mashed the Crisco and the flour together, as you can see here. And I'm just working it and getting that flour and that Crisco oil all together, incorporated together to form this dough. I mean, it's coming together wonderfully and everything. So this is what you want right here. You want the crumble, the crumbly. That's exactly what you want. So make a well in the middle of your flour mixture and pour your water in there and begin to work the dough again until you form your dough that you want. Oh yeah. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, y'all. It's a beautiful day to make some apple pies. It was a wonderful day to get in that kitchen and do some apple turnovers. Yes, 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 yes. I normally would go to McDonald's sometime, and if I wanted something sweet, I would go and buy apple pie from them. And I was like, I have these frozen apples. Let me go ahead and boil these apples down so I can go ahead and make me some apple pies and to satisfy that thirst, right? Right. So that's what I did. And here's my dough. I put it in the refrigerator for a little bit. Not very long, just a little bit. I get it out and put some flour on my cutting board as I began to roll this dough out. And then I just used my little cutter and cut them in fours. And then I went from there. I went from there, guys. And I rolled each one out. I have this little pie maker thing where it makes your dough round. And I had bought that from, I don't remember where I bought it from. I had it for a while. May have got it from Walmart. Could have gotten it from the Dollar General. I'm not really sure where I got it from. But yeah, I used that little whatchamajiggy and roll that dough out and lay that dough on top of there. And then just get my filling, my apple filling, and put in the middle of this dough. And the pies was made quick. So it wasn't nothing hard. I'm telling you, this was really easy. It's really easy, not really hard at all. Once you put it up in the little pastry maker thing, as you can see here, I'm just folding it over. I'm going to pull that excess dough off of it, cut it off of it, and there you have it. That's your pies are already made. I also used a little egg wash with the water and egg, to put it around the pie to seal it so that when I fry them up, they wouldn't come apart. And so I'm just adding the apple pie filling in onto the dough that is in the little that is in the little round mold that makes the apple pies round. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. But it was such a joy to sit down and just, a cold morning, looking out the window, seeing just nature. It was just wonderful. And again, this bring back some memories of my mom. I'm telling you, my mom used to make the peach apple turnovers with dried peach. And that is the best way to make your peach turnover with dried fruit. But I mean, would be the best peach turnovers. And oh, before I forget, don't forget to, when you're boiling your apples, if you're using frozen apples or any kind of apples, make sure you put just a little lemon juice in there to keep them from turning brown. So I added a half a cup of sugar. You can add less. It all depends on how sweet you want your apples. And I just let them cook down to almost a mush, but still had some texture in it. But yeah, this it so reminds me of my mom. I'm telling y'all that I can just smell those apples, those peach boiling in a pot where she made the apple pies too. She made the potato pies as well, turnovers. But those peach pies was the number one champ. I used 1 teaspoon of cinnamon in this apple pie. See, it came out really good, y'all. You just cook it down to however you want it. You could have stopped it at some point if you wanted bigger chunks instead of just cooking it down like I did. But I wanted mine to be kind of cooked down really good. So I put them in the pan, and as you can see, I'm frying them right here. I'm frying them up. Came out good. Y'all, they fried up just good. Did none of the filling come out because that egg wash sealed it all in. So I'm just making a little light glaze to drizzle over the pies. And voila, I was done after this, y'all. I was like, yes, yes, yes. I am done. I'm finished. Now I can sit down and eat me an apple pie, and I might satisfy my craving, and that's what I did. I finished those apple pies, and it was on from there.